but he on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they booked me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I went easy cause the pace I be pushing. And the Sue, I'm like, they like Rico, what you? I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting up. What?
It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen, and the tap is controlled by
Substitutions.
Jay. The Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
To Durant for three, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Into the front court comes Smith. Right now, down 7. Here comes the screen. It goes down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nets have it.
I got ball.
To Dinwiddie. Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Smith with the basketball. They trail by 7. Finish that. And scores. Strong take.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
For Durant, down low. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Career 88% from the line. The free throw is good. Finishing off the 3-point play. The lead grows to 12.
Substitutions, New York. Stepping in for the Nets, number 6.
To Payton. Kevin Knox. Payton on the drive, but it won't go. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
First quarter's complete, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we...
Substitutions, New York. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Irving. For 3. shot off the mark. Good defense. Smith with it up top. We're a minute into the second quarter. To Payton. Randall to Marcus Morris. Garrett Temple with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Count the basket inside. Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team
Payton
website.
to Ntilikina. Gets it in the right corner. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving. Smith into the front court. His team down 9. Big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the screen. Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Smith now into the front court. 9-point margin. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
To Payton. Down to Randall. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Payton into the front court. His guys trail by 13. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
And count the basket inside.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Short jumper off the mark. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Into the front court comes Smith. Trailing by 15. Jared Allen swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Turnover gives them the possession. Nice finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Smith with the basketball. Down a bundle. And he's going to the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 69% at the line. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They lead it by 14. New York Knicks basketball. spinning shot won't fall. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
To Dennis Smith Jr. To Ntilikina. Karis LeVert. Huge block. Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Shot from the lane won't go. Knicks with the basketball. Smith to Marcus Morris. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Gets to the basket and scores.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
To Marcus Morris. New York with 4 to shoot. Gets a look. Can't hit. Oh, emphatic slam.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Message received. Well defended. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. Have a look at the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Blocks.
The Brooklyn Nets have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Ntilikina hasn't been able to land. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first-team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Durant to Jordan, down low. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Timeout here for the Knicks as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia. Substitutions. Into the game for the Knicks. Number 6, Alfred Payton.
Alfred Payton matched up with Durant. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Payton with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith to Monroe. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
New York with 4 to shoot. Smith now. Not done yet. The follow won't go either. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Dennis Smith Jr. defended by Kevin Durant. Here comes the screen. Smith. 5 seconds to shoot. Bullock can't connect. Kyrie with the rock. Lets it fly from long range. Working hard on the glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Number 67, Gibson. And number 55,
Smith to Gibson. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Cleans it up. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Now to Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Down low for Gibson. DeAndre Jordan tips it. Fourth this contest.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
New York in control of the basketball. To Taj Gibson, working it outside. Smith. DeAndre Jordan with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lays it up and in.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Dennis Smith Jr., defended by Kevin Durant. Here comes the screen. Smith. Can't connect. From long range. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
And the basket good at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Marcus Morris, strong finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here we go. I got him.
Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
It wasn't surprising to see this team get the
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in your hand. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't play no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Get that money to the top, never stop. That boy, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait, hop up in this race. No, this not a date, this a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. It's past 8. Took to my place, baby, feel like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need a the face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.
I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna ride on it. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, now me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aight man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me.
You know I gotta give them what they ask for. I choose to I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it, don't go up. Where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No, living like 5.
Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Oh.
Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Dub Mo's at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
Somebody
Count it up. The Warriors secure.
Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Golden State.
Russell to Green. To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 of 4 now.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Number 23.
Brooklyn with the basketball. For 3. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 5. To Green. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Screen coming. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 3 for 4. Good start.
Hey, look, the pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Russell into the front court. 5-point game. Thompson. To Russell. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Russell to Shaun Livingston. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Kyrie across the timeline. Up 5. From long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
To Shaun Livingston. To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Warriors basketball. Russell to Thompson. Probing the defense. Over to the right side. Doesn't get the bounce. Into the front court, it's Irving. It's a 9-point lead. Going to launch beyond the arc. Russell with it up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Runner's good there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Russell into the front court. Down 11. Draymond Green. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's a chance from long range. That misses with 3 seconds left. We've played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we...
Stepping in for the Warriors, number 00. Stepping in for Brooklyn, number 40.
Curry. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. And he hits. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
To Curry. Has a look. And he drains it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Down to Cauley Stein. DeAndre Jordan.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Stephen Curry with a look. Can't connect.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Curry with the basketball. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. To Alec Burks. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Hey, lock up. Shoot it.
Irving to Durant. No good. Curry to bring it up. His guys trail by 13. 4-3. Now that's a contest.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Steph at the controls. Trying to cash in. A shot no good there by Curry. And counted at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson sends it away. Kyrie with the rock. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Alec Burks. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Cauley-Stein. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Irving with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's Golden State basketball. To Alec Burks. Jumper's good.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
3-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Curry into the front court. Down a bundle. Cauley-Stein to Alec Burks. Wide open look, won't go. Oh, the touch at the rim. Counted.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Steph Curry. Now 3 for 9.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Warriors have the basketball. Steph Curry against KD. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
For 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Curry. Knocked loose. Cauley-Stein. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rondé Hollis-Jefferson with the block. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Changes coming from both sides right now. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Klay Thompson, tough matchup against Durant. Knocks it down from mid-range. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello.
hole. No one wants to be picked. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining.
All right, let's do this. Substitutions, Brooklyn. Into the game, number 4.
To Curry.
Oh, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. And he finishes at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Curry, down to Green, throws it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Draymond Green pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
DeAndre Jordan rejects it. DeAndre Jordan, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Curry with the ball. From long range, that's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It goes down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Curry. Gets it in the right corner. Green to Curry. 5 to shoot for Golden State. 2-point shot for Curry. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nice pass to set things up.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
It's Steph for 2. Brooklyn secures the rebound. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down big. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Taurean Prince tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Green. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive A player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Green. Draymond Green. He's now 5 for 6.
Ed, you know you got a problem when you're getting oohs and ahs from the home crowd.
To Durant. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. It's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.